everyone? It's your boy, Mike Muse. Welcome to the Conversation, the Mike Muse Show. I am so excited to be in conversation with my next guest. First of all, I've been a fan of hers for years. Second of all, I am so excited for her as if I know her. What's about to happen. When this trailer dropped, I was like, yo, what? And immediately friends started texting, and we started doing some group chats about what is happening. And she walked in here, and she just started jamming, and I was like, oh, this one deserves it all. And she had such an incredible team, and she got some moves, y'all. Without further ado, Terri Vaughn, what's happening?
Yay! How are you? I'm so thankful to be here. Thank you.
Yo, it looks like you are sitting in such gratitude right now.
Oh my God, you have no idea. Total gratitude.
Like, what's your vibe like right now in this moment? What are you thinking, friend? Like, and I think I'm calling you friends if I've known you. Because
no, we are friends.
I've known you
yes,
for decades.
It's all good. I feel really energized. I feel like I'm flying. Yeah. I feel so amazingly grateful and thankful, and I just want to have fun. I want to bring light and joy. I'm so happy that you feel the energy, because exactly what you're saying is what I feel.
I feel like there's not a lot of people in Hollywood where everyone is rooting for them. Right, like unanimously, and I feel like, audience, I should talk about what she's here for. You've been in my group chat, so I'm already like,
I can't believe it.
I think the group chat into like the radio show. But
I'm so happy.
America is not in my group chat. So.
I am honored to be in your group chat.
So let me level set with those who are not in the group chat. Okay. Terri Vaughn is here for the new Tyler Perry film on Netflix comedy series called She the People. That's what we're here talking about. Yes. And I felt like when that dropped, everyone was just so excited, like, finally, it's Terri's moment. This is it. Yeah. And everyone's like, yo, she deserves it. She's so funny. Like, all these comments are coming, and most people are not universally loved like that.
Well, it's...
You've done good in the world. You've done good in the world, Terri.
I'm just so thankful, and I'm definitely a cheerleader for all of my peers, and, I've always been that way. And it is very... surreal, because you don't know. You don't know what the responses are going to be from people. You just don't know. I haven't lived in LA for like 15 years. I still have really great relationships and ties, of course. But you never know what people are going to say or think when stuff lands. But it has been overwhelmingly supportive and
I think when the trailer dropped, it was just so funny. And it just talked about like the comedic genius of you, right? And I think that's why it was just like the timing was perfect. Why everybody was so excited, of course. And always, I haven't seen it because Netflix. I'm looking over here at the corner would not send me any screeners to look at it. But I'm mad at you, Allie. But it was so funny though, like even this, and the clips that Allie did send me, which were like 15 seconds. Yeah.
A little tease.
It was so perfect. How did you approach the show? Because if I'm not mistaken, you actually created it or sold it and pitched it.
Yes. So about 7 or 6 years ago, my friend London Breed, she became the first Black mayor of San Francisco. Black female mayor of San Francisco. I grew up in San Francisco. She's from San Francisco, and we grew up in very underserved communities in San Francisco. So very humble beginnings, and knowing her story and watching her as she just kind of climbed the political ladder and ended up being the mayor of our city was huge. And the pushback she got, it was just so difficult for her. And I remember when it was all happening, and I was like, oh my God, this is a great story. Like somebody that's really just a homegirl, literally a homegirl from the hood, but now she's the mayor of one of the richest cities in the nation. And I just thought that was so poignant and such a story to tell. And young people need to see it. Young Black girls need to see this. So that's where it first sparked. And through the years, then I met a writer that I really loved. Her name is Naya Palmer. So she joined me on the journey. And we created this show. And early on, way back then, people were like, nah, we don't want to touch a political show. No, da-da-da-da-da. I was like, well, what about Veep? Veep was amazing.
Yeah, it was.
And I just kept getting no. So no worries, because I just kept working. I was still working. I was acting, directing, and just got busy. So the show itself just sat on my shelf. And then in 2023, when the strike happened in our industry, and all my jobs went away, and I just found myself not having a gig. And so I picked the show back up, called Naya. I was like, Naya, what do you think about us shooting a proof of concept while we're on strike? If I can pull the team together, will you write the script? And she was like, hell yeah, let's do it. So we did that. And then I was like, well, because it's a political show, I really needed some strong force, power, voice behind it. So I called Keisha Lance Bottoms.
What up, Mayor? I love Keisha. She's great.
So do I.
Yeah, she's great.
And I pitched
What up,
her
Keish?
this idea. Yes, exactly. So I pitched Keish this idea, and she loved it. And she was like, Terri, I love it. It's so smart. It's, I'm behind you. I'm with you. So she joined us. So once she signed on, we were able to get the funding to shoot the proof of concept, because the funding needed to be right, because what I wanted to shoot, it needed to look like it could air on TV as it is. I didn't need it to look like a student project, a low budget. I needed to look crisp, like it can air. And we did it. So we shot the proof of concept, and when the strike was over at the end of the year, my agents sent it out into the world. We had a list of production companies, producers, networks that we wanted to work with, and it went out to all of them. And our first meeting was with Tyler Perry Studios. And it was just a great meeting. We had prepped ourselves to get ready to go pitch our show. We are ready. We rehearsed it. And as soon as we got on with them, they started pitching us why they should do the show. And we didn't have to say anything. We didn't pitch. We didn't say nothing.
What?
And so they made us an offer right there on the table, on the spot.
What?
And we were like, so this is we want the show. This is the offer. Go with us. And we were like, well, we have a few other meetings set up. We'll get back to you.
Yeah, give us a sec.
And so we took the rest of the meetings, and every meeting went the same way. Wow. We never pitched. Wow. Everyone was pitching why they should be the ones to do the show. And in the end, what makes sense was the man that is flipping Hollywood on its head was Tyler Perry. And we went with them, and it's been the most beautiful, overwhelmingly incredible experience. Such a supportive team. And on my list was, because I made a list of what I wanted, and I wanted the show to be on Netflix. This is stuff I wrote in my journal like years ago. Wow. And going with him got us on Netflix, and so here we are.
So you just gave an incredible description of an anatomy of how a show gets made. And so I'm going to unpack that a bit, if you don't mind.
Please.
Because that was brilliant. But I want to start where you left off. Why Tyler? I know you said he's flipping Hollywood upside down, but like, why him in particular when you have so many other ones to choose?
And great ones.
And we love Tyler Perry here at the Mike Muse Show, but why Tyler?
And as much as I really loved every last one of them that put an offer on the table, going with Tyler gave us the power to go into production immediately. Everywhere else, we would have had to get a package together, go out and do a pitch to different networks or whatever. And I've been in this business for 30 years. I didn't want to set myself up for a no. I went with the yes that was powerful, and yes on many levels. Not just yes, we want your show, but yes, you will have your executive producer. Yes, you'll stay the star of the show. Yes, it was the yeses with going with Tyler. And then in all our meetings, our collaborative meetings, just the energy of him. I mean, he's an entity in himself. He's iconic. He's a powerhouse. And the fact that he was so adamant about getting us on the phone, talking it through, wanting to hear our stories, me, Keisha, and Naya, and implementing all of our thoughts and vision for the show, and then sprinkling it with his sauce. It was the perfect fit.
Talk about everything happening for a reason, and I think that is the magic of Tyler. But really, what that speaks to is what you all created, and so I don't want to dilute that neither. What you all created was so powerful that you were able to get the yes. And audience, for those of you who may not be familiar with how Hollywood works, and Hollywood is a challenging place, and to what Terri is talking about, even when you do get a yes, by the time the show gets to air into Americans' homes, most of the time it can be so diluted with so many other EPs, other producers, and next you know, you might not even be the star of your own show anymore.
1,000%.
Nor would you may not even be able to write, or you'll get a writer's room of people you don't even know.
1,000%.
So the way Hollywood dilutes so many projects across the board. And so the fact that Tyler empowered you with the yes, I think just speaks volumes that allows you to still maintain your show and identity of show. Because Terri, what you pitched is you, right? And no one knows that show concept like better than you. So cheers to you for finding those yeses.
Thank you.
I've been on the other side where you're pitching like crazy, and I've stayed up late at night nervous. You wake up nervous and you go in cottonmouth. Right? Pitching your ass off.
You do know.
Oh my God. Like pitching your ass off. And so I've yet to get that magical where it gets reversed and people start pitching you. And so I'm sitting here listening to you, smiling with such joy for you and almost a peace. I know what that feels like to have cotton mouth. But like all of a sudden, Terri, when you flip it and they start pitching you.
20 years of that cotton mouth. 20 years of that nervous. 20 years of getting close but no. 20 years of lies. 20 years. And now is the time.
Wow.
So I just say keep
Everything
going.
is an appointed time.
Right?
Keep going. And the time is now, and those lessons are so hard to understand. When people say everything happens for a reason. Right? It's so true, but it's still like so hard to get. Talk to me though about that magic hour for those of us who have been 20 years in or approaching 20 or maybe 5 years in, 10, whatever years in. What does that magic hour and in those moments, that magic 2 seconds feel like when you realize, oh shit, they're pitching me?
It's it was very like, what's happening? Like in my head, it's like, what is happening right now? They're actually, so are they saying they want the show? Like I'm having a conversation in my head. I understand that they're saying that they love the show, but does that really mean that they want to make the show? Wait, is that all? You know, I'm having conversation. So I probably missed half of what they were saying because I was having a conversation with myself. What you say? Sorry. Can you repeat that?
Say it again. Wait, what's your name again? I'm so sorry. Why are we here?
So it was just, I was like, it paid off. That's what it felt like. Like, oh my God, it's paid off.
Homie, everybody who's listening to this interview right now, whether in your car, in your office, watching this on YouTube, who are in the creative space, can relate to this so cold. And those of us who can relate should start cheering you on automatically because only certain audience, I can't explain to you enough. There's only rarefied humans that are walking this earth who get pitched to, who are creatives, right? There are only so many rarefied people who don't have to audition, right? For any leading roles that leads the Oscars, right? And they have the pick of the writers and directors and the whole nine. And shout out to those who do. Like, this is good for you. And I'm not even mainly, but there's so many of us who don't have that rarefied air. And so, Terri, for you to exist and become now one of those rarefied air people, I just want to congratulate you.
Oh my God.
And that is awesome. You are now in rarefied air, homie.
Oh my God.
Yo, let's go. Yo, congrats. That's the interview. We done. But I guess we got to keep going. I don't know what to do now. I've lost control of this whole interview. I don't know what the heck's going on anymore. I'm just like, yo, we chilling, right? Like, Allie, you better run me these screeners. Netflix, y'all better run me these screeners.
Allie, you better run them
You
screeners,
better
girl.
run me these screeners.
Run the
Stop
screeners.
playing with me, Netflix. Stop playing with me. I need the screeners.
But it's almost here.
It's
almost here.
It's
You can almost watch the first 8 episodes.
Okay, good.
You got what, like a week and a half, 2 weeks, something
I
like
don't know if I
that?
can hold on, Terri, but let's keep it going though, because what I'm loving too is when you find, also too, what I'm noticing too in that story is that when you find your tribe, you find your tribe, and it sounds like Nia was your tribe, like your partner, like who's willing to rock with you.
Yeah.
Talk to us about the importance of those creatives out there, about finding your tribe. And audience, maybe you not want to be a creator. You know, maybe you're trying to work on some business idea. Right? Maybe it's a small business you want to start. Maybe it's some tech platform you want to create. Maybe it's a small business you want to open up in your neighborhood. It's all transferable, right? And so, like for you, finding your tribe and your partner, talk to us about the importance of that.
It is 1,000% true about your tribe can make you or break you. And I have a wonderful tribe based in Atlanta, Georgia, that are amazing producers, production entities that when I wanted to shoot this proof of concept, they said, I got you, Terri. I got you. That was the response. Now I'm going to get teary. Because they got me. And here we are. Because they said yes.
Terri, you ain't about to make me.
Yes, I am. You made me. It's only fair. You have to cry too. Yeah.
Because I know what it's like to find your tribe.
Yeah.
And when you find your tribe who hold you down, shout out to my WhatsApp group chat, Aaron J. You know who y'all are. Like, it is to know they have you unconditionally.
Yes.
Unequivocally.
Yes.
My friend Aaron has had many walks with me with us regards. I'll never forget it. West Broadway, Soho. He said, Mike, you keep missing your moment. He said, you think this is about this intersectionality. He said, that's just the salt. You're bigger than that. Yeah. Right? And when people start pouring into you, because we got so many no's, do you start believing the limitations?
Right. So you have to lean into those that are pouring into you because they're speaking the truth to you.
They are.
That's why they're in your life.
They are.
So they can help rebut all the stuff that is not in your tribe, all those no's that are on the outside. Our tribe, when they're your tribe, when it is really your tribe. They're there for a reason.
And let's talk about even like sponsorship and mentorship. And I feel like that's where Keishland's Bottoms came into play. Yeah. Right? Like those sponsors and mentors who can advocate and help amplify in ways that you can't. Talk about the importance of that, right? And bringing the power of what, you know, Keishland's Bottoms represents, right? In the political space, right? Like in the Atlanta space.
Yes. Well, I think, again, just going back to the whole energy of everybody that's been on this ride has been, it's really curated and even God protecting me because the few people that did say no along this time, there were a couple that did say no, but that was God protecting me. It would have not happened this way. It wouldn't be this experience had they said yes first, because then I would have skipped over going to the people that were here with me. And it's just been a joy. I mean, it's been a lot of work and a struggle for sure. But having the right tribe with you just fuels you still. And I just think your faith has to be, I don't know, you got to pull it from the inside, not from the outside.
Is that what makes filming it so fun? Like you felt like you were so protected with the tribe around you? Because what I've seen, it just looks like you guys had a ball.
We did.
You just had so much fun on this set, shoot, show.
We did. And not to say that it wasn't stressful, that it wasn't a lot of work. We work really fast over at TPS. But when I tell you the core and the joy of my whole cast, the whole crew, it was this energy, like all the stuff that you're talking about, the feeling you got when we came in and we were just screamed and hugged each other like we knew each other forever. Like, that's the energy. Yeah. That's it.
Now, you guys have so many different scenarios. If I could switch a little bit of fun. You guys have so many scenarios, it seems like. You know what I mean? And I'm really going off the screeners that I've received. Allie, you might as well just come into this interview because I'm shading you at the same time, complimenting you at the same time. But like, and what so I got was like, how did the lieutenant governor act like when she was around the bishops, right? And I thought that was funny. Like, audience is very like satirical of like our elected officials and this awkwardness that they have when they encounter certain moments in certain situations. So I'm just gonna throw a hot take at you, Terri.
Okay.
Are you ready for the hot take?
Yes, let's
Only
go.
because it
Let's
just
go.
happened.
Let's
Only
go.
because it
Let's
happened. We got to do Pope. Pope Leo. We got Pope Leo. He American. He from the South Side. South Side writer. How would your character, Antoinette Dunkerson, react to meeting Pope Leo for the first time?
She would probably be like, Sir Pope. No, is it Joe? Minister? Pastor? Sir Godly? Christ? I just, it's an honor. It's an honor.
Bless you, my child. Bless you, my child. Bless you, my child.
Probably
Bless
did
you.
it all wrong.
Yeah. Audience, that's it. That's it right there. Homie, that's why you got it. And scene, folks. And scene. Yo, I'm so excited for this new Pope Leo. I don't even know why. He from America. You know what I mean? Anytime you got a Pope from the South Side, you know it's about to be on and popping. Anytime we got Terri Vaughn out here, it's only on and popping. Terri Vaughn,
You are so funny,
I am so
Mike.
proud of you.
Thank
I am
you.
so honored to be in your rarefied air. Right? And I am rooting for nothing but the best. I can't wait to see season after season after season
thank
after
you.
season.
Thank
And whatever
you,
else
thank you.
people want you to create, right? Because
Yes,
clearly you're in that
sir.
rarefied air now. So
Yes.
I'm about to start pitching you.
Yes.
So I got an idea.
Yes, because I do have TJV Enterprises,
Well, let's
man.
go. I'm pitching you.
Yes,
I'm pitching.
man.
We pitch it.
And I want to bring fun into the world.
Yeah,
So.
I'm so excited. Audience, you can tell this show is going to be nothing but fun, vibes, and laughs. And if nothing else, support Terri Vaughn, man. Like, she deserves it with all this gratitude and love that she is putting out into the world, man. Let's keep supporting people like her so we can keep getting wonderful and fun content made into the universe. You can watch this Netflix show, She the People, everywhere very soon.
May 22nd.
May 22nd.
May 22nd. The first 8 drop, and then the second 8 will drop August 14th. August 14th.
All right,
So.
we can't wait. Until next time, folks. Terri Vaughn, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Love
Thank
you.
you so much. I love you back.
Peace.